Welcome back to Benidorm in Spain, home to today's 4 British contestants, all keen to show off their homes in the hope of walking away with €1,000. Before the break, former civil servant Orna Robinson scored 15 points, putting her in second place with 2 homes left to go. So next, meet 49-year-old hotel owner and part-time drug artist Philip Garnett. Originally from Leeds, he's lived in the very heart of Benidorm for 15 years.
Welcome to my home. Come on in.
We're right behind you. Philip lives in this seaside apartment, which includes a stylish living and dining area, 2 bedrooms, and balconies with breathtaking views. Hold on while I get my breath back.
I find that people, when they come into their house, they are quite surprised with what they see, because from outside, it's not particularly what you see inside. And so when I open my front door, they think, wow, that's a nice touch, that's a nice element, and they're quite spellbound by it.
Give us the tour, then.
Well, every good home should have a poof, and I've got one, of course. And this is mine. It's a lovely, clean line, straight line poof, and it goes with the matching chair, which has been bought here in Spain. I like comfortable furniture, I like clean lines, and it has to look absolutely immaculate.
Crikey, Philip, I wouldn't like to eat biscuits round at yours.
My home's very special for me because it's, I suppose you can say, an Englishman's home is his castle.
John and his castle would certainly agree.
It was designed for what I want, and that's why it makes it so special. This is a favourite part of my home, is the terrace. It's a little secret paradise. It looks out onto the Mediterranean. I think we've got one of the best views in Benidorm. And it's lovely because it's so quiet. You've always got the sound of the sea, which is calming. I think my personality is reflected in here, just because of the way I've put things together. Some of it's quite arty-farty, some of it's a bit offbeat, some of it's quite conservative. And I like to put all the different elements together and to find that at the end of the day they work. This is one of my favourite portraits, because this is a lady that I know that only comes out at night. She's called the Duchess of Benidorm. She's quite a wild character.
Something tells me we might be seeing more of her. But first, what are the others expecting of Philip's home?
I've got a feeling Philip's could be an apartment. I got a feeling he's going to be pretty fastidious and tidy.
Has she been there before?
I suspect Philip's is going to be a bit flash. I hope it is anyway. It'll be a bit of fun if it is.
I think it'll be a bit special, different. I think it could be my main contender.
Well, they won't have long to find out as Philip's putting the final touches to his immaculate property. Oh, Philip, you are awful. No time for a siesta. Here come the others.
If it's one of these, it's low-rise, which I wasn't expecting. Well, surmising it would be an apartment in Benidorm, I was expecting a high-rise block.
Yeah.
But we're in fact only on the 3 floors here.
I'm looking forward to going in.
Yes,
Shall we go?
right.
Let's boldly go.
Let's.
Lead on.
Go on then, get Star Trekking to that front door.
Hi. Welcome. Welcome to my home. How are you? How are you?
Hi, morning.
Ooh, it's very showbiz today, isn't it?
Hi, John. Thanks for having us.
Everyone in, it's time for Philip's welcome speech.
Welcome to my home. I hope you do enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. I refurbished the apartment from scratch, and, well, I hope you like what I've created. Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you very much.
As Philip leaves to relax outside with a cool drink, it's time for the guests to kick off their tour, starting with the lounge and diner.
So this is the lounge and diner.
Is there an echo in here?
Yes.
Wow, the boy's got style.
A little bit special, isn't it?
When I first stepped inside Philip's home, I saw a very carefully planned, stylish apartment with touches of flamboyance, and it was exactly what I would have expected from Philip.
He's got a bit of your style here, John, hasn't he, with the black and with the white as
Bit
well.
of that, yes.
Yeah.
But with a very red wall on one side.
Yes, but it works so well. It really does. Everything worked well together. He has some old rustic tables, but that doesn't matter with the modern. It just flowed so well. Absolutely amazing. Very impressed.
And the Roman bust. Classic.
Didn't have Philip down as a bus man.
Yeah, but look at this, how he's even put the tassels on it.
Tassels, yeah.
Look at that. It's so him.
Yes, it's so Philip.
I'm very impressed with Philip's home. It is in Benidorm, but it's in a very nice, peaceful part of Benidorm with a wonderful view.
Yes. Do you know you can see a castle from here? It's named after a Japanese game show, apparently. I'm sure it's a fascinating story.
Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, good grief.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a beautiful space.
Wow, just look at this.
It's a haven up here, isn't it?
Oh,
No, the combination of the beautiful view and the lovely lush
Greenery.
plants and it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
and I just love being able to hear the sea.
And next door's kids.
Lovely. Yeah.
The roof terrace balcony is such a little haven, especially can you imagine sitting out there in the evenings when the sun's setting and the lights of Benidorm come off, twinkling across the sea. Oh, just have somewhere to sip a glass of champagne.
Ooh, sounds great. Can you stay put? I'll be round in a jiffy.
Well, look at this. Obviously the bedroom. Wow. Oh, look.
I wonder if it's a classic work.
Oh, yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised.
You mean like the Doomsday armchair?
Yeah.
Upholstered chairs with it, but yes, it works.
This is the people express their whatever and serious in their something. Christ's in something.
Do you know, I had no idea Orna was so fluent in medieval armchair.
With love. Well, it could be a sacred script or something, you know.
Yeah,
It
all
could
the
be
words
like
are
the
cut
Song
off.
of Songs or something.
I'd give up if I were you.
Have a look at this.
Oh, lots of love,
that
our
is
friend
Philip.
Fruit and Charlie.
That is Philip. Somebody called Charlie did a drawing of him in drag.
Could it be?
It is, it has to be.
I wonder what our hospitality entertainment's going to be today. Oh my God.
I loved looking around Philip's home because he has such a sense of fun. And yesterday Sue and I were teasing him about opening him in inappropriate doors and drawers and things like that.
Ooh, sounds like it's time for revenge.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh.
Oh my naughty Sue.
And while the guest nose around in his bedroom, downstairs the Duchess is taking shape. Ooh, that's a nice bra, mate.
Take some getting on, I think.
That's okay, actually. Oh, look at the big bird on the front of it. There's a big bird on the front of it. Look, it's got a peacock feather. It's a peacock.
Best leave the dressing up to Philip, I think. And tour over, the guests head downstairs to meet their new host.
Well, welcome to the home of the Duchess.
Good morning.
Nothing less. Look at you.
Darling, look at you. Nearly as glamorous as me. Mwah.
No one knows.
Mwah. Darling, how are you? Welcome. I'm the Duchess of Benidorm today.
Are you?
And this lovely young man here. Hello. Hello, let's just embrace ourselves.
Yes.
Mwah. Oh, how wonderful.
Have I ever kissed a drag queen before? Never, and I don't plan to ever again.
On behalf of the Duchess and Philip, I'd like to thank you for looking around my home. I hope you've enjoyed it. Cheers.
Very much.
And good health.
As the guests tuck into Philip's food, it's time to find out what they thought about his house. Was it dressed to kill or just a bit of a drag?
My overall opinion of this house is that it has made the best possible use of all the space and all the light and the location of the apartment.
I think he has put his heart into this place, and I admire that. It is a very comfortable home. Not one that I would want to live in, but if you said to me, have a 2-week holiday here, I'd be as happy as Larry.
Who's Larry?
The house itself is very, very stylish, but he's also been very clever where he's mixed things that suit his own personality all together.
So, what's the scores for Philip's home?
Duchess, boy, you have style, charm and elegance. Love your apartment. Well done. And I'm scoring you an 8++.
Philip, you have a stunning roof garden. Your house is extremely stylish, but personally I find it lacking comfort. But the Duchess was most welcoming. For that reason, I'm going to give you an 8.
Philip, you have worked so hard and made a beautiful home. It's a lovely apartment. Shame about Benidorm, but you do have a lovely sea view. Give my love to the Duchess and I award you 7 points.
Sorry, what was that again? I was busy reading the chair. So that gives Philip 23 out of a possible 30, putting him in first place with just one more home left to view. But just like the others, he'll have to wait until the end of the show to find out how he and the Duchess have scored.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Well, even the Duchess says that went really well, I think.
Coming up, it's all round to Sue's, where the performance continues.
Cocktails, it's cocktails at midnight.